Hello and welcome to Theme Park Worldwide, where this afternoon I'm here at the LEGOLAND Windsor Resort to come and check out the construction taking place on their brand new attractions opening in 2021. Now this is part of a multi-year expansion of LEGOLAND Windsor. Last year we had the Haunted House Monster Party, this year the Duplo Dino Coaster, and then next year they're actually building a flying theatre and also 2 family drop rides as well. So it's certainly very exciting, lots to look forward to here at LEGOLAND. And shortly I'll make my way down to the construction area, which is located down in Adventureland at the bottom of LEGOLAND Windsor, so we'll head down there shortly and check out all of the construction that's taking place. There's been a lot of work down there on Project Rex, as it's known, for the past couple of months, groundwork taking place, and I believe a lot more has started to happen now, so really looking forward to giving you guys all an update on that construction, and of course seeing exactly what's going on down there regarding the new attractions for next year. But yeah, lovely afternoon here at LEGOLAND Windsor. Very quiet. It's a Thursday today, really empty, so I'll probably do a few rides whilst I'm down here as well. And I'm planning on actually coming back for Halloween, so I'll be filming a full vlog coming back down here for Halloween. There's no fireworks this year, but they're putting on like a dance show and light show, so I look forward to seeing that. So I'll definitely make time to come and check it out at some point later this month. But anyway, come and join me. Let's head down to Adventureland and check out the construction taking place on this pretty epic new attraction that's coming for next year. It'll actually be the first flying theatre here in the UK, so I'm looking forward to seeing how construction is progressing. Let's go and have a look. Well, I tell you what, it's such a beautiful afternoon here in Heart Lake City. Very quiet. Normally this area would be full of people enjoying the park. But yeah, it's always nice to come here to Legoland on a weekday and hardly have to queue for anything. Very quiet. But yes, I've made my way down here to see the construction site. And as you can see, they've got all of the fencing up around here, and it says something big is coming in 2021, which is quite interesting. Top secret brick building in progress, and of course we only know exactly what's being built because of the plan application that was put in over a year ago now. They put in planning permission for what was going to be the Lego Movie World, and that's actually an area that opened at Legoland Florida last year. That features the flying theatre attraction and also the 2 drop towers. However, we're not too sure now if they're actually going to be going with that theme because there's a lot of things suggesting that they might be doing something original or something different to that now, so it could still be the case that we're going to see the Lego Movie World, but it's not looking likely for it to be that now. Of course, down here in Adventureland it's completely blocked off with all of the fencing here, but if I zoom in over to the top there, we can see of course a bit of construction taking place all around the Squid Surfer area, which is all around the top there. So you've got various different food outlets, and you can kind of see Squid Surfer just through the fence there. So yeah, of course it's all blocked off at this angle, but I believe we can get a better view over at the flying theatre construction. But yeah, Squid Surfer is going to be remaining as part of the area, and that's going to be rethemed. In fact, a lot of work seems to have already taken place with that now. So yeah, we'll have a look from around the other side by the hotels and see if we can see much from around there. But yeah, Squid Surfer will be staying, but rethemed to fit with the area. The 2 new drop towers are going to be located just off to the right hand side, so behind these trees somewhere for the 2 drop towers, and the flying theatre itself is right at the back of the area. We can't really see the building at all from here. I thought we might have done. Maybe if I go out here onto the little fish and chips balcony a little bit further back, we may get to see something a bit more. I'm not too sure, but we can definitely see it from round by Mia's. Yeah, it's literally just all the trees that we can see here. But yeah, you can see Squid Surfer over there. I can zoom in a little bit further to that. All of the rocks sort of forming part of the entrance area for Squid Surfer. So really you're going to have 4 different experiences on offer inside this new area for next year, which is really exciting. I really liked the Lego Movie World at Legoland Florida. I actually did it in November last year. It was brilliant. Check out the vlog if you've not seen it. It was good to get there when I went over to IAPA in Florida and went there to Legoland and saw the new area. The flying theatre was absolutely brilliant, so it makes me really excited for this one here at Legoland, and in terms of the throughput on there as well, should be a great attraction for them. So let's head further around this way towards Mia's riding adventure, where we should get a bit of an angle looking at that new show building. It's quite hidden actually from here in the park. So I made my way round towards Mia's Riding Adventure, where we get a really good view of the show building for that new flying theatre attraction. Now, as we can see, it's pretty much just a shell of a building at the moment. Can't see any ride hardware or anything like that yet. It's pretty much in the early stages. It's not even got the walls on yet. And of course, they'll probably crane the ride system in somehow. Maybe the roof doesn't seem to be on, so they'll maybe crane the ride system in that way. But yeah, you get a really good view of it from here. You can also see some steps just there as well for access maybe to different levels inside there. From looking at the plans, it is just going to be the one theatre, so it'll be interesting to see how it runs in terms of the capacity here at Legoland Windsor. But they're adding in something pretty big here. Like I say, it's the first one here in the United Kingdom in terms of a flying theatre, and yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing how it runs. But that's pretty much all we can see of it from this angle. Then what we'll do is head around the other side and yeah, see if we can see any other views of it. But yeah, just to put it into perspective, there's Mia's Riding Adventure, and just in action here, you'll see the gondola just come past. There you go. So yeah, we get a quite nice view of it from here. I'll probably have a ride actually on Mia's as well whilst I'm here, just to see if I can see anything from up there whilst I'm on board the ride. So whilst I was here, I thought I may as well have a ride on it, and you get a fantastic view into the construction site for the flying theatre. Of course, on-ride filming isn't permitted on most of the attractions here at Legoland Windsor. If it was, I would have been able to get some great footage down there into the site, but it's not. However, you can see all of the foundation work from on there and how it's coming together. Quite a large show building, and it'll be really interesting to see exactly how this works here at Legoland. But it's certainly nice to see some more investment coming into the park. It really is. Now, as I mentioned only a few minutes ago, last year I went to Legoland, Florida and got to experience the Lego movie world with the 2 drop towers and the flying theatre. And the overall package was fantastic. The theming, the audio, it was a really nice area. So I'm hoping that whatever this is themed to, it's just done to that standard or even higher, because it was a very nice area and it'll certainly fit in great here to Legoland Windsor Resort. Now, talking about the actual flying theatre itself, say you've never done one before, let me just explain a bit what it's about. So it's basically you'll sit on a ride system, and then normally you're lifted up in front of a giant screen, and of course it'll take you on this adventure. However, what was quite different with the flying theatre at Legoland Florida was the fact that you boarded the ride system facing the opposite way to the screen, and then it actually spun round towards the screen as part of the ride system, and it was really nice. It was very unique, the only one of those that I've done like that. So I'm really hoping that this is going to be the same here. I'm expecting that it is, but of course we're not 100% too sure at this stage in the game. But oh, there's a little seagull there behind me coming to listen in. But yeah, so it should be really interesting just to see exactly what the ride system's like. Very different to the likes of Soaring at the Disney parks, that you're already facing the screen and you lift up into it. Voletarium at Europa Park, you walk up some steps and then you board on the ride system, and then it moves out into the screen. So I'm really hoping we get this whole spinning version here. But yeah, seeing the steps and stuff what are going in there is interesting, because that looks similar to the setup of Voletarium at Europa Park, how they're putting the steps in here. So I'm not too sure, but I'm really looking forward to seeing exactly what it's like. As you've probably seen, I've just made my way round towards the lake now. Beautiful area around here. You've got the 2 different themed hotels as well, the Legoland Hotel and the Castle Hotel, which is stunning, overlooking the lake here. And you'll also be able to see over towards the new themed area. So I'll spin you guys round. Let's have a zoom in, because I can already see some construction taking place from this angle over here. So if we zoom in a little bit further there, just past the fountain, you can see some rock work with all the scaffolding on. That rock work did exist before, however that's for Squid Surfer, and it seems like that's having a complete refurbishment. Lots of work being done with those to completely refurbish them by the looks of it. They're looking really, really fresh. So yeah, that's quite interesting to see. I'm glad they're keeping those. Sort of forms part of the queue line and the waiting area, because Squid Surfer's 2 rides, and then they've got like platforms that take you over to the ride itself. And they're located just inside there, and then you walk out of those caves. So yeah, they look like they're being completely refurbished, which is good to see. Then we'll carry on around this pathway, see if we can see any more. A little bit further around the path now, and you can see them ramps that I was talking about just. That head out of the caves and over to the ride turntable itself. Those look like they're being completely refurbished as well. And again, another look at the rocks all there as well, and the scaffolding that's up on there at the moment. And here, just through the trees, we get a fantastic view. Once again, looking at the show building there for the flying theatre. However, this time from around the other side. So this will be the front. Of course, you can see where all the panels are going to be fastened onto the side of the building there. And this will be the facade on this side, I believe. Shows how big the area is actually going to be, because the show building for the Flying Theatre is actually quite far back. And just to put it into perspective, Squid Surfer, they're off to the left. And the drop towers are going to sort of slot in the middle of those, and you can see where the tree is there. I reckon the drop towers from this angle, you'll sort of see them where that tree is. So yeah, a lot of work taking place at the moment. It's a large show building, and it's a really exciting project because Legoland, like I say, they're spending a lot of money on new rides and investments. And it's nice to see that that's continuing with this Flying Theatre. It's been planned now for a couple of years, so really looking forward to seeing it. Yeah, you can see the different platforms in there if we zoom in. It's the beauty of having a camera what's got a good zoom on it. The different platforms there. So it's going to be interesting just to see the ride system. I'm really hoping for the one that spins round because it was really unique, and that's what made the version at Legoland Florida. But yeah, from looking at them different platforms, that looks like more of the Voletarium at Europa Park style setup. So I guess we'll see what happens. But yeah, hopefully the theming is going to be really nice on here. Like I say, at the Lego Movie World in Florida, the building was really nicely themed and decorated. So hopefully it's going to be the same for this. But there we go, construction well underway. I'll be back here in a few weeks to come and check out the Halloween event. So I'll give you all a bit of an update and see if it's progressed since then. Of course, nothing in terms of the ride system in there yet, or any theming or anything like that. Of course, it's mostly the shell of a building, but you never know, things can progress quite quick. In a few weeks time, I imagine the building, they'll want it sealed up ready for the winter, so we'll see what happens. But yeah, really exciting moving forwards here at Legoland Windsor. So there we go, that's all for this construction update here from the Legoland Windsor Resort on that new themed area and the new attractions coming to the park for 2021. Of course, the Flying Theatre, the UK's first, and also the two family drop towers as well. Quite hard to see the construction site from inside the rest of the park, but we managed to get a couple of nice views there looking towards the show building for that Flying Theatre attraction. I'm really looking forward to seeing it here at Legoland. I think it'll be a really nice fit, and I'm loving what they're doing in terms of dark rides at the moment. It was only last year we had the Haunted House Monster Party. When you think about the existing dark rides here at the park, they've got a really nice selection of indoor attractions, and I really feel like that's an important thing for them going forwards, especially for Legoland and with the Lego brand. It's nice to see that they're putting in a lot more indoor attractions that can be open throughout the winter. It's like your Flying Theatre, perfect for overwinter, isn't it? Of a Christmas attraction, so to speak. So that's the case with a lot of the investments what they're putting in here. So yeah, it's really exciting times for them moving forward. I'm still hoping at some point they get a nice high capacity family roller coaster here. Yes, we had the Duplo Dino coaster for this year, that's great, but it is quite a low capacity attraction. I know over summer it got some quite long wait times, so I'd still love to see a larger family coaster here, but you've got to think it's got to fit in with their target market, and they also seem to have a lot of issues in terms of planning permission here and issues with the locals. So hopefully that might be something they can resolve in the future and get another high capacity coaster in here of some form. But still, things need to be working for them at the moment. The dark ride installations are great, and of course lots of new stuff to look forward to for 2021. So thank you very much for watching Theme Park Worldwide. If you haven't already, check out my construction update that I filmed this morning. It was uploaded yesterday here on the channel from Chessington World of Adventures and their new drop tower opening for next year. That's a bit of a step up from the two smaller drop towers coming in here. That's going to be a bit of a bigger ride at over 25 meters. So check out that video, and also if you're into the Halloween updates as well, go and check out the construction updates from Thorpe Park Fright Nights and also Alton Towers Scarefest. That leaves me with one more thing to say: get out there and keep on riding. See you in the next vlog.